Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire.
Tonight's special guest.
You're watching Firewire. Welcome to Firewire. You're watching Firewire.
Hey, you finally felt like showing up. Welcome to the Firewire at East Hampton Bowl. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Nicole Brewer of Hamptons.com, here where Firewire proudly presents at East Hampton Bowl Haywire, a Port Jeff band that you're really going to like.
Now on the Firewire, we have Dawn Watson, editor of both the Southampton and East Hampton presses. What got you into journalism?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. I'm the features editor, so I'm not the editor for the whole paper, just part of it. But I had moved out here 6 years ago. It's actually my 6-year anniversary next week at the press. And I was ready for a career change. I have a business marketing background. And I had moved out here to marry someone, the specific someone, not just someone. But there was the opportunity, and I saw, do you want me to hold this? Okay, I saw an ad for a reporter in the press, and I had always wanted to be a writer. And so I said, it's now or never. So I jumped in. I was considerably older than our starting reporters normally, who were starting their 20s, and I was not. So Frank Costanza, which is his real name, he is the Western Edition editor, he hired me, and I was a reporter for a year, and then I was promoted to assistant editor. A year later, I was promoted to residence editor for our real estate section, and then the year following that, I took over arts. So I have the arts section and the residence section now. Best job ever, ever.
So how long is it going to be before you take over entirely as the editor, period? How long?
You know what? I don't want that job because if you write the news, you have to tell sometimes sad stories or bad stories. I prefer to write the stories that people can cut out and put in their scrapbooks. So, which is basically what I do in features.
Well, I know you sent some reporters out to write up a few different stories on me here at the bowling alley, and most people would consider that writing an obituary.
Well, you know, we aimed for an expose, but really you couldn't give us enough to work with, Ian. I mean, you've got a clean slate, good living, nothing wrong, no swear words, nothing like that here. So,
You know, she sounds just like my wife. You have nothing for me to work with here.
oh no!
I just, every woman I meet, I have more first dates than any man I've ever met because they won't call me back.
Wait, what does your wife say about the more first dates? Is what I want to know.
I can't tell you because we're on TV. If it was strictly on the internet, I'd be able to drop everything to you, but I can't on regular TV.
Well, I'm going to get my reporter's notepad and I'm going to start taking notes, and then I might think about an expose.
So you had moved out here you said you were going to be getting married. Did your husband live out here?
My intended did, and after I got out here and I took the job, I realized, and we're still great friends, and I adore him. We've been friends for 20 years. So we met when I was 5, but I decided that he wasn't the one, and which is fine. But I did decide that this job is the one. And so I kept it and I stayed, and I consider myself an East Ender, and Sag Harbor is my home, and it's my real home.
So you're single?
Yes. Min.
How do I look, Frank? How am I doing? Am I doing all right? So you've been with the newspapers for a while now. Do you hire the reporters, or you're just kind of have people thrown at you and say, make this work?
No, Michelle Trowering, who you've met, who did a piece actually on this show. She is my #1 features writer, and she and I are a team putting together the art section and the resident section. I also have some freelancers that I work with, and very, very soon I will get my summer intern, whom I've chosen as well. So Michelle was my first choice for the position. The writers that I am able to work with are my choice. And my intern, who starts in about a month and a half, very excited. And we've had, I think you met another one of my interns, Heather Gergenti, who works for Hampton.
I'm not sure. I'm so bad with names. I'm good with faces, but names I'm so bad. It's because I'm so old, though. That's
true. I was going to say, you're only a year older than I am. But no, it's nice that the people that have come through the halls of the press have gone on to some great professional situations, and I'm very, very proud to be able to mentor some of these young writers and work with them, and hopefully teach them something, or at least not what not to do. Yeah.
All right. So if somebody needs to get hold of either press for a story or whatever, what's the contact number?
You can always look at the masthead on either the East Hampton Press or the Southampton Press Eastern or Western edition, or you can look at our site, 27east.com, 27east.com, or just email me. I'm on Facebook, as you know, we're Facebook friends.
Yep.
I can give my email address. It's dwatson@pressnewsgroup.com. That's dwatson, W-A-T-S-O-N, @pressnewsgroup.com, all one word. And if it's not even for me, I will send it to the right news guys or sports gal, because we have a lady sports editor, and we'll get it to the right place.
Sounds good. Dawn, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you got a story to do, and you kind of fit me in. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me. Let's do a little cheek kiss.
Mwah.
Let's do the mwah.
Look at that. I'm so special. We'll be right back with more Firewire. All right, welcome back to the Firewire. I'm here with Haywire, not to be confused with Firewire. Haywire is from Port Jeff. They just did a song for you, and after the interview, they're going to come back and do another song for you. So why don't you introduce yourselves to the public out there, let them know what instrument you play.
Hi, I'm Alden Mahachi. I play bass guitar and I lead sing.
Why are you trying to hold my hand? I don't know you that well.
I'm Andrew Wyatt. I play the drums and background vocals.
I'm Josh and I do rhythm guitar and backing vocals.
I'm Chris Julik. I play lead guitar and sing.
Cool. So, you guys are 16, and 17, right? So you're the old man of the group, huh? How'd that happen?
Just born first.
So, How did you guys get together?
Well, I was originally with two other guys. I was playing music, and these two asked me to come over one day, and we just started messing around, and eventually we started just playing covers, and then we started writing more, and then after the first group I was with disbanded, I stuck with these guys, and I have to say we've come a very long way.
How long?
Picked up this beast 2.5 years ago. He's our rhythm guitarist. Yep.
Yeah. The Shy Beast. The Shy Beast, though. Yeah. So, how long have you guys been together as a band?
As a band, 2.5 years.
Wow. So, when you guys were like 13, pretty much, 13 and a half?
Yeah, around 13 and a half.
And I'm sure you guys have been playing venues around, right?
Yeah, we play at, basically, really frequently we play at Port Jazz and Lulu's in Port Jefferson.
Lulu's, that's a nice place, man. I've been there. I have you ever heard of Big Hair Days? Guys are too young. Big Hair Days. They play 80s hair metal. Have you ever heard of 80s hair metal? You have? You ever really listened to it? Not really. Yeah, not really. I'm getting grayer by the minute. So, how long have you been playing bass and singing?
I've been singing since first grade and playing bass for about 2 years.
And drums for you?
About 7 years.
I started really focusing on the guitar 5 years ago.
I started playing guitar 4 years ago.
Cool. So, what kind of venues have you guys played?
Well, places, like we said, like Lulu's, Sport Jazz, kind of like those rock and roll bars, mainly people with sound guys, you know.
Right. So, at your age demographic, a place like Lulu's, they don't really seem to have a problem, I guess, with the high school crowd coming in and digging the sound, I guess, right?
Yeah, you know, they like getting business. I mean, who doesn't? They just put a little X on their hand, and that just means they can't buy alcohol.
So, where are you going to be playing? I think April 27th, you said you have a date? Where's that at?
That's actually at Coram, at this place called O'Brien's. We're playing with another band, great band, called The Fuse. Also, I'd like to give a special thanks to Lou Matthews, who came to see us tonight. Okay. You know, he's a great lead vocalist.
How about a thank you to Ian for having you on the show?
I would also especially love to thank Ian for having us on the show. I was going to save that for the end, but I guess this is fine too.
Were you really? Yeah. You have believable eyes. I could see that in you. So you have, give the people your Reverb Nation site and your Facebook site.
Our Facebook site is called Haywire PJ, and our Reverb Nation is just called Haywire, but I think we're about the 4th or 5th one down listed for the popularity, and I'd say, well, yeah, it just says that we're from Port Jeff.
Gotcha. Are you guys putting together a demo?
Yeah, we're trying to get together a 5-song, 6-song EP. That should be around by summer.
Cool. Well, when you guys do it, can you drop me off one?
Absolutely.
Cool. I appreciate you coming out. I'm looking forward to your next song. Thank you very much. Sure.
The EP is going to be called Fool's Gold, and we're playing at O'Brien's at 9.
Now I'm holding his hand, he doesn't want to let me go. All right, let me go. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate having you guys out, and I'm looking forward to the next song. Be back with more Firewire after this.
Just
Fingers hanging out with you at Firewire. Right now we're going to check out some finger picking styling from a local guitar hero right here out in the Hamptons. Please give it up for Ken Morsch.
Baby girl, I know we've been doing things a lot all the time. But the truth is, there's always going to be pain in life. And that's just a start. In a box under a bed with some to love letters, each one of them read, we can last forever until the end of time. I cherish you endlessly for all of eternity. Love your one and only. In a frame on the wall was a photo of her and him. Now nothing's there at all, just an outline of what had been. Why such a sudden change that's ended up with two? Feeling all alone, there's gotta be something wrong. But right now, we messing around right here. She told him, baby, I'm out. Right then, he realized what he had done, losing everything that he had ever loved. Then she called asking, are you okay? While he replied, I miss you, my baby. You'll always be my girl, my everything, my world. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Underneath the perfect smile, so much uncertainty. She been feeling for a while, something must be missing. That spark that we once had in our souls isn't letting go. Oh no, 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 'cause right now we messing around right here. She told him, baby, I'm out. Right then he realized what he had done, losing everything that he had ever loved. Then she called asking, are you okay? While he replied, I miss you, my baby. You'll always be my girl, my everything, my world. Right now, we ain't messing around. Is it right here? She told him, baby, I'm out. And right then, he realized what he had done, losing everything that he had ever loved. Then she called, asking, are you okay? While he replied, I miss you, my baby. You'll always be my girl, my everything, my world, my world, my world.
All right, let's give it up for Ken Morsch. Way to go, Ken. Come on over. Let's interview you. How are you, man?
Well, yourself?
Very, very good. So, all that talent. How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
24 years old, you have all that talent. When did you pick up a guitar? How old were you when you picked up a guitar?
Well, I was about 18 years old. You know, I was going to college, and my older brother's pretty much a jacked guy. You could kind of tell that I'm not. And he said, you know, if I like girls, that I should either learn how to play guitar or work out. It's worked out pretty well.
I'm kind of jacked, too. And well, I got a keg going on. I don't have a six-pack, but I got the keg going on. Hey, over there. Don't make me come over there. So that means you've been involved with music for only 6 years?
Yes. Yeah, I picked up guitar about 6 years ago. The finger style that you saw me playing is something that I've kind of gone to for the last 2 years. Those first two were original. The last one was original as well, but you know, I kind of ripped off a little bit of the riff from it, but you know, it wasn't 16 bars, so it's fine.
So nobody's going to sue me or you. Well, I mean, you can sue me, but you can't get blood from a stone. You, on the other hand, I can't speak for. So, are you self-taught with the guitar?
Yes, yeah, I'm entirely self-taught.
And the vocals, never had a vocal coach?
I've used a couple for some period of time, but you know, when I was in college, I went as a voice major for a little bit, songwriting, composition, but it was never anything which I really want. You know, I guess I just really never looked into it too much.
Right. Well, let me ask you: have you ever heard of Yngwie Malmsteen?
Oh, absolutely, Krakatoa,
Alcatraz,
yes,
all that stuff. When he went to Alcatraz, he was 13. And you have that kind of talent. You're something exceptional. So what I want you to do is let the people know, where can they find your website, where can they find your Facebook, where can they call you at? Because you're going to be booked quite a bit, I'm sure, if you're not already.
That would be wonderful. Well, my name is Ken Morsch. You can go, I'm just starting up a website called www.kenmorsch.com. That's KENMORSCH. You could also find me on Facebook, Facebook.com/pages/Ken Morsch. I play throughout the area, solo, duos, also with a phenomenal band, a retro soul band that backs me up. And you can contact me at 631-702-5000. That is a real number. And my email is kenmorsch@gmail.com.
Okay. I know that when Fingers was here from BAB, he was like blown away. I heard a lot of good things. Did he tell you anything that can you kind of take to heart, take to mind, and help you?
He seemed to like it quite a bit and said that he would contact me. You know, I hope he follows through with that. You know, but you know, I've always been taught, you know, to try to stay humble through things and to, you know, basically in the middle of every difficulty comes an opportunity, right? A great quote. And sure. You know, I've been through a little bit of difficulty, and the opportunity that I found is through my music. So, you know, I'm going to keep doing that.
And you wrote songs for some other artists, right? Is that correct?
I've written a couple songs that other artists have sung. You know, I haven't gone like too far with it. I've opened up for some pretty large bands. I've opened up for the Gym Class Heroes over at CW Post. I opened up for Bel Gilberto over here at the Surf Lodge in Montauk. And I've shared the stage with Randy Breckert, a phenomenal trumpet player who resides here in the Hamptons.
Okay, and you play pretty much the Hamptons a lot, right?
I'd like to play a little bit more, you know, but so maybe you can call some of those numbers to contact me, but yes, I do.
All right, so make sure you hit Ken up. You got a website, you got a Facebook, you got a phone number. Ken, pleasure was all mine. I appreciate you coming down. We'll see you soon on the Firewire.
There is a house in New Orleans that they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on the drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children, please, not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans that they call the Rising Sun. boy, and God, I know I'm one. There is a house in New Orleans that they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one.
Thanks for stopping by for this episode of the Firewire. I love you, Jake. Take care of your mom. For now, get out. We'll see you next week.
Welcome